Hi, I'm Dr. Benjamin Shadwick, and this is another episode of Ruth's Torah Gleaning. Welcome, dear ones. Today's Torah portion is called Mishpatim, which means rules or judgments, or you could say instructions. So the Lord has given us instructions, but specifically He was giving the instructions, the rules, the laws to the Hebrews. So in Exodus 21 through chapter 24, is where we read about the laws and the rules that were given by the Lord, Yahweh, to the Jewish people. So, the Jews accepted the Torah with the statement, Nasha Vishmani, which means we will do and we will hear. Now, isn't that kind of strange that it says they will do before they say they will hear? In other words, they just were going to willingly obey God. You could almost say blindly, but actually, they just believed in faith that He was going to lead them in the right direction. There's a midrash, or you could say a Jewish story, that talks about this, that brings this idea to light. Now keep in mind, it's only a story. It's not necessarily true or false. It's the point of the story is to relay to us the message. And so the story is like this. Basically, the nations came to the Lord, or the Lord came to the nations and offered them the Torah. But they wanted to see what the Torah said. So once they saw what the Torah said, they declined. They said, we didn't want the Torah because we don't want to have to obey what the rules are, because it would mean we'd have to change our life. Interestingly, the Jews chose the Torah without even knowing what it says. They said they would do what the Torah said. So the bottom line is, you see, is trust. And it's the same for us. So many times, isn't it true, that we want to hear how things are going to be. We want to know how things are going to turn out before we agree to something. Now, when we deal with people, that's maybe not a bad idea. But when we think about dealing with the Lord and our dealings with Him and His dealings with us, perhaps it's better if we just trust Him and do what He says. Because honestly, He's always going to lead us in the right way. So keep that in mind as you try more and more to allow yourself to let go and trust God and just fully believe that He has your best interest in His heart, and you should have His best interest in your heart. God bless you. I hope you have a good week. Shalom Aleichem.